ready to saw here in just a little bit. We finished up the yellow pine mess we had to do. We worked till we were turning. We don't have lights down here, but so we run out of daylight and we turned the track loader there, turned those lights on, and had one of the pickup lights shining down here while we were working. We stayed and finished that order up, and I was really glad we did that. Got that out of the way, and so I got it sawed and stacked up over here, ready to load up on Danny's trailer whenever he comes to get it. And today we're going to do his white pine. He wants to saw that up into some live edge siding. So I don't know how good we'll do, but we're going to give it a shot. See how good we do. I did it one time before, you know, for a friend of mine down the road here. We did it with poplar, and it looked pretty good, I thought. And so we're going to give it another try today with Danny's white pine. So we're kind of eager to do it. And I'm going to video. I wasn't really going to video today, but when we finished up that yellow pine, I videoed all of it and I had some good footage too, man. It really looked good, and had me a good little introductory video before we started sawing. And so I messed around and edited that thing, and had one, probably my best video edited. And so I tried to load it up on YouTube last night, and I was just going to hold it there until this coming Friday and then turn it public. And it wouldn't load up. So it didn't have enough storage space or something. And I don't understand all this mess on this computer. I got a Samsung tablet with my editing software on it, so my GoPro app is on that, and so somehow or another you just can't store anything on it. I don't know why. So I started trying to delete stuff that I didn't need to gain that extra storage so that it would upload that video, and somehow or another I ended up deleting everything. So I lost it. Really frustrating, but editing is a lot harder. Filming all this mess is a lot harder than doing the sawmilling. It really is. I don't see how some of them guys got really nice videos, and it takes a lot of time, because mine are really bad videos, and I put in some time trying to make them halfway good, and they still end up bad. So them guys got good videos. I mean, they put a lot of time in it. I know they do. And my hat's off to them. And people like Mark and Andrews Lumber and Troy Tree Guy, all them guys, they do a lot of editing, I can tell. And what's that boys up there in Maryland, Timber Ridge or something, Sawmill, him and I can remember his wife's name. I can't remember his name. Judy, she does the off-bearing, but they do a lot of editing, I can tell. So anyway, they do a lot. It takes a lot, but I lost all of mine, and so I'm gonna film it again today, and hopefully I won't lose it. My daughter, her biggest way of solving problems is to buy something. So she says I need to buy a laptop instead of using that tablet. So if y'all got any ideas or agree with her or disagree, let me know in the comments there. Anyhow, we'll get the sawing here pretty quick, and hopefully it turns out all right. I did have one question. I had this on my other video that I lost on my skid steer there. If any of y'all got any ideas, these two sets of grease fittings will accept grease, but these two here, I'm really pumping hard and it won't go in, and even on the other track on the other side, either one of them won't take grease. And I got one of those grease fitting rejuvenators that you hammer in diesel fuel, and I worked on that for a while and it still didn't accept it. But if y'all have any ideas of what I can do to get this, do you take this thing off and slide it out, and then you can get grease to start going in there and put it back together, or is that a bad idea to try to take this off, or are you really messing up taking that off? Anyhow, I know there's somebody on here that might stumble across my terrible video and that might work on these things and know what to do. If y'all do, let me know. Here's the yellow pine that we did. So looks good, don't it? Look at all them 2x4s and 24-foot 2x6s. I don't like 24-foot, I know that. I don't want to do any more of that. I just don't like it. It's too long. So there's a white pine, and right there's the white pine. So we're going to scan that for metal here in a minute. This is the first one, so I'm going to metal detect it. I found a bullet the other day. That's something else I put on that other video that I lost. The metal detector, it just made a weak chirp. Made a discovery there, and so I kept going back, and it would hit it at the same spot every time, but it was kind of weak. So I went in there and started digging, and it's on one of those 24-foot long pines. Really nice log. I had to dig about a third of the way inside of it, and thinking I was going to find a nail or something, but I ended up finding a bullet. Do you guys that scan these logs, can you tell that if it's a bullet or a nail? And if you can, do you ignore digging it out thinking that it's a bullet, or do you dig them out no matter what you think or know, or you just don't take a chance? I didn't want to take a chance, which I didn't have no idea if it was a nail or a bullet, but I know a bullet ain't gonna hurt that saw blade being lead, or I wouldn't think it would. Know if y'all have any comments about that, but that ain't no big deal. But we'll get to sawing here pretty quick. Y'all hang in there. Man, that's big. I had to order one, couldn't find it. I'll have a new one tomorrow. That's kind of causing me a